I'm gonna step on.
£564.2 pounds.
So, in my weigh-in, my left toenail, well, my left foot is showing a little bit. And I just want to let everyone know, my other foot does not look like that. So I'm going to tell you the reason why my foot is like that, and the whole, like, it's become a scandal. I don't understand what's happening. So when I was younger, I remember this distinctively, I actually lived in a trailer with my parents when I was like super young. And on like the pathway to walk into the porch to get up onto the porch was like this like pavement situation. And on the sides were these bricks. And I remember it was really late at night and I stubbed my toe. I walked into the trailer and I was in a lot of pain and I didn't realize it, but my whole toenail came off. The whole thing, like there wasn't a single piece left. So ever since my toenail started growing back, it started growing back super thick, which is very unfortunate. And it is a lot of hard work to take care of. And I hate that I even have to talk about this. Like, and for the third time in a row, it's messing up. I literally just tried on so many shirts. It's like the most insane thing in the world. And now Crystal wants to look for some shirts to sleep in. There's a bunch of people in that aisle, so we're gonna have to wait. I hate when a store is crowded, especially at nighttime, because it's like people are at the store at night mainly to like get out of people's hair, if that makes sense. I just want to kind of explain something. In my vlog, you do see me kind of, I walked a lot in my vlogs. So when I got to Walmart after doing all that walking, the bottom of my feet were literally on fire and I had blisters. I wore the wrong pair of shoes to be walking in for that long. And one of the clerk people, like the people who work at Walmart, kind of saw me walking like totally in agony. So they actually brought me, you know, one of those little carts that you sit in? They brought me one of those. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll use it. You know, yeah, it's embarrassing, but I was literally in agony and I knew I was going to be at Walmart for a few hours. I was actually there for 4 hours and I enjoyed my time. I really did. But I did get a comment and someone was like,
oh my gosh, you were using one of those carts that, you know.
And so I kind of wanted to explain. I probably should have explained in my vlog, but I wasn't even thinking about it. I was going to and I totally forgot. And I kind of just wanted to explain that to you guys, that I wore the wrong shoes and I shouldn't have. And I did lots of walking before I sat in that cart. But I did sit in it, and you know, you guys should try it sometime because it was actually quite funny. And if you guys are wondering, yes, I'm sitting in one of these little carts. You will never believe what's wrong with me. We were legit walking from Crystal's car. I don't know why I said, oh yeah, we were in Crystal's car. I'm losing it. But we were walking and for some reason I got these new shoes. They're actually flats, but they have a little bit of a heel to it, and I'm not really like used to that because I'm used to really flat shoes. And I was walking and there was like a hole type of thing, like a pothole in the parking lot, and I hurt my ankle like legit. I almost went home and I was like, you know what, I'm not even gonna shop. Like, what's even the point? I don't want to go to Funland. Like, this whole thing happened, but it happens. And I remember about a year ago, I was actually shopping in, okay, no, not a year ago, about 8 months ago, I was shopping in Walmart, and I was doing a vlog, and I was sitting in one of these because I hurt myself again, which is something that happens frequently, but because I was having like blisters and stuff, and someone left a really rude comment, and I just didn't think it was nice. So I kind of just wanted to let you guys know that yes, I'm sitting in one of these again because I hurt my ankle, and I'm hoping it's okay. And I'll keep you guys posted. This sucks because it's honestly embarrassing being a fat girl riding this cart around when I could easily just walk. But anyways, so we're sitting in McDonald's right now waiting for an okay to leave. No, Walmart has McDonald's in it, and her mom actually wanted to drive us here, so that's why we're waiting for her mom to come get us. But anyways, so a little bit ago I actually tried walking again on my foot, and it actually feels a lot better. So I was walking for a bit there. Hold on, my friend texted me. Oh my gosh, she's so funny. She's in the middle of this is my friend. She's like, I don't like your live streams as much because she's like, you're not yourself. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And she was like, you just seem like you have so much anxiety. And she's like, I like your vlogs so much more because you seem more like yourself. And I'm like, I agree. Live streams are just like not for me. I'm not saying I'll never do them again, but I just noticed that like talking in front of a bunch of people like live in real time gives me so much anxiety, and I'm just not myself at all. All my haters are either ugly or there's no photos. Last time I called someone ugly, people got offended. Is that a picture of you, by the way? Like, is that really you? Interesting. You do drugs!
And I like selling stuff.
I'm convinced you sniff it. Like, authentically. So, being on YouTube comes with a fair share of disappointments. I mean, amongst amazing things as well. But something that I consider a disappointment is like telling people to off themselves or threatening to off someone. Why? I was simply just skimming through the comment section of my YouTube, and I usually get a lot of people saying mean things to me, and none of it has ever like made me feel any sort of way. Nothing scares me, nothing like that. It all just makes me feel like uncomfy. But there was one that I remember reading that kind of like was like, this is how all scary movies start. It was saying how they know where I live, they're gonna off me. They said they live nearby, like this whole thing. And I remember reading it and being like, excuse me? I actually took a screenshot of it. This is the only time I've ever done this, like actually been kind of like scared of a comment. I guess some of you, so I want to say thank you, actually found that comment and was scared by it as well, because dun, 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 I get a message on Instagram from my ex's sister and said, the FBI showed up for you. She sent me a picture of like the card that the FBI gave her. The FBI said, contact her because we need to talk to her. I was terrified. I had a panic attack because I had to sit there and think of my life. I was like, literally, did I do something that I don't remember that I did? Like, honestly, I was so terrified. I was like, what is happening? I don't know why, but the FBI didn't know I lived here. That's fair. Obviously, immediately, I end up calling the number that is on the FBI guy's FBI card. I was so scared. Some woman picked up and she was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna call the FBI guy Frank. Why not? So Frank was like out of the office or something, and she was like, I can give him a call like on his personal cell phone to get like a hold of you. And in my head I was like, why does she want to like bother him on his personal phone instead of just like leaving him a message? Like, what did I do? Oh, I was so scared. I was like, what is the promptness of this? Like, why do they want to talk to me this bad? So I said, thank you. Yes, call him if you want, like whatever. And I'm a very patient person, but like situations like this, I don't have patience. I was like, oh my God, I need to know like what is happening. Just imagine the FBI trying to contact you guys. Like it puts you in a headspace that you didn't even know like you had. So it wasn't even 45 seconds after I hung up with the receptionist, Frank called me. I said, Frank, man, you done scared me. No, okay, it wasn't like that. Immediately, he said, you are not in trouble. And I was like, oh my God, what did I do? Turns out, y'all, the FBI is actually on my side. I never thought that like cops or the FBI even remotely would care about some YouTuber online. But turns out that a lot of people reported that very comment that I saw. And I guess they reported it to like authorities, like even higher than like just reporting it to YouTube. The FBI ended up seeing it. Like Frank was like, oh my God, like complimenting me on my following and stuff. But guess what? So they took that comment very seriously. They did a whole IP address, like tracked him. Ooh. Okay, I'm not gonna say who the person is that left that comment, but it is a guy, and I know his full name. I know where he lives. So they were like worried for me. They were like, do you know this guy? I said, nope, never heard of him. So I don't know. I think it's pretty neat that like, if there is like a fear that I have from a YouTube comment or a message, Frank is there. He said, call me anytime. If you ever feel threatened or anything like that. I've never talked to the FBI before. So I thought that was like literally the craziest thing. Like they were really truly worried about my safety. And I don't know, I felt like really safe for a minute there.